Good morning, everyone. How you doing? It's Michelle. It is the 15th of September 2022. Welcome to my channel. I want to talk about sadness, disappointment, grief today, because it is obviously very much in the collective here in the UK. But we've also got Mercury Retrograde, which is taking us back to past wounds, past memories, past hurts, for us maybe to look at those lessons, to look at what we learned since then, to feel those emotions that are coming up and to honour them. It's very important to honour them, and to maybe even do things differently. So if you're getting taken back to something with someone or a situation that you may find yourself still in, but it might be slightly different, what can you do to change? Because the energy is about change. Yesterday, I was watching the Queen being taken from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Hall, and I just felt this deep sadness. This deep sadness for her and her family. And I really felt for Harry and William walking behind that coffin, because I was thinking, oh my goodness, they're doing this in Mercury retrograde energy, which is going to take them back to when they walked behind their mother's coffin. And I just thought, oh my God, the grief and wounding that they would have been feeling yesterday. And yeah, it brought up a few things for me, and I just felt disappointment coming up for me yesterday. Disappointment taking me back to all the times I felt disappointed. Disappointed with myself, disappointed with others, and just feeling that wound. And today, the 15th of September, would have been my 21st wedding anniversary with my ex-husband, and I feel sad. I'm not gonna lie, I feel sad. I was quite tearful when I was thinking about it, and it's just like, again, disappointment, and holding that energy within me, that wound, that hurt, that pain. So I'm going to be revisiting that today. I'm not going to talk about it much more because I will cry, and I don't want to tip over into tears on here. So tools for the day is definitely going to be my heart chakra coaster. Okay. I'm also working with the icosahedron. Just move my cup of tea there. You know, that beautiful pyramid-y. You know, it's got that point. Obviously, it's not a pyramid because it's got all these sides here. But, you know, I always get drawn to this pyramid in the middle. But it says, I let go of stuck thought patterns and let my mind sink into silence. I connect to my higher self and the wisdom it brings. I allow feminine energy to flow through me, releasing old patterns and beliefs. I connect to the flow of the universe and all that it brings. But remember, we're in Mercury retrograde. So this is taking us back to heal, to look at these wounds, to let them go, to have compassion for ourselves and others, to forgive. Okay? I could really feel a love sensation in my throat. A really good homeopathic remedy for grief and disappointment, especially with disappointed love, is Ignatia. So if you are feeling that way, and I think obviously in a collective energy with the grief of the Queen, we're all in that energy of grief. Okay, so use the heart chakra coaster, use the icosahedron shape. God, that's really burning in my throat. There's emotion stuck there, which I will release, don't worry. And I am going to be doing some deep work on this with my group in the Soul to Soul group membership on the 23rd at 7 p.m. in the UK on Zoom. So if any of you are feeling it right now or are getting taken back to old wounds, then please come and join us. Just email me on michellewestinfo@gmail.com and I'll send you the information. I was drawn today to use the Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck. So let's see what Metatron... Oh gosh, I'm really holding on to this emotion. Okay, it's there. I'm acknowledging it. It's fine. Obviously, if you want to use Amanda's Bluebell Bridge Spray, I haven't got it to hand and I don't want to walk across there and get it. That's another great tool to use. Okay, write in your journal, write your emotions down. Okay, so let's see what guidance has Metatron got for us today for this grief, woundings taking us back. Okay, we got the card of Seek, which ties in to some of the other stuff I was going to talk to you about before I started to come on and talk about what I've just spoken about. So it's about sinking into the silence, connected in with our own inner wisdom. All the answers lie within us. It's about self-mastery, self-responsibility. We are revisiting these wounds, these situations, these problems we may still have in our life. And today is a great day to look at that, because we're going to be able to identify solutions to our problems much easier, as our intuition is much more heightened today. So don't ignore your inner compass, your inner guidance, your intuition. So today is about bringing balance to a life situation. Of course, again, it could be letting go of the old, or seeing how far you've come in a relationship or situation and seeing what else needs to be balanced. What changes do you want to make? And you may not know what you need to do right now or what changes you need to make. But the first step is accepting where you are and accepting there is an issue, there is a problem, there is an old wounding in my case that needs healing. Ask your light council to show you the changes you need to make or what you need to release. And it may just be having a good cry, which is probably what I'm going to do. But yeah, just remember you're in Mercury Retrograde's energy. I can't remember when that finishes. Let me have a look on Elizabeth Peru's sheet here. She's got all the planets here. It's on until the 2nd of October, so we're under that energy for a few weeks. But we've also got the energy of Pluto that we're under, and we have been under since April, and this is finished on the 8th and 9th. It comes out of retrograde on the 8th and 9th of October. So this also is revealing, the energy of revealing to us. So again, it's understanding and accepting and digestion, if you like, your darker hidden power, releasing old hurt. So we've got like a double whammy. We've got the Mercury retrograde energy and we've also got Pluto. So embracing your past experiences, clearing out and healing old emotional wounds and triggers. So can you see we've got that double whammy today? Accepting, forgiving and opening up a doorway to your past. Being empowered, aligning your shadow and light for wholeness. And that's Elizabeth's words in connection with the planet Pluto. So both of those planets are giving us the opportunity to look at our past. They're giving us the opportunity to go over old ground, look at old hurts, looking at old wounds and what lessons we've learned and what else is still there, what layers are still there. I've obviously got a grief still there around my past marriage to my ex. It's just a deep sadness. I can just feel it. So I'm going to work with that today. But it gives us opportunities to let go. It highlights things when you've got both planets there, and there's 5 more in retrograde. I'm not going to go into that now, but you know, you can look it up yourself. But when you've got those 2 planets showing you past woundings, it's going to be there in your face. So grief is going to come up. So use your heart chakra coaster, use Ignatia, to bring up that energy and to let it go. But more importantly, really write your feelings down. We're just being asked to also slow down. So take some time for yourself. But what you seek, the changes, the answers, today are going to be given to you much more easily because it's heightened. Your intuition is heightened. The connection to spirit is heightened. So ask to be shown what you need. Look at these beautiful doves. I feel like they're doves of peace. But be out in nature, be grounded as well. It's really important to stay grounded at this time, especially when all this is coming up for all of us. Okay? And as my dear friend Joe reminded me yesterday, turn the telly off when it gets too much. Turn the coverage of the Queen off because it is going to be bringing up grief for us all. This is such a massive opportunity to look at our own grief and to heal it. So I'm going to leave it there. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now. Love to you all.